Okay, Mr. Jassim, welcome with us today. Can you share with us, first of all, a short brief about yourself
Yeah.
and a full short recap about Tenx Properties itself to our audience?
So thank you so much, Alina, for having me here today.
Most welcome.
So I would like you to know that I'm a director of sales and Tenx Properties. We are not just a property company, actually. We are a group of companies. We are IT, we are media, and also properties. So in IT, we are actually doing IT integrations, and we have our own AI solutions. And in media, we have Meta. We have a brand called White Elephant.
Okay.
And coming back to the properties, we are into joint ventures, lands, hospitals, buildings.
MashaAllah.
So much of it. Yeah.
It's a big company, along than just the real estate.
Yeah.
So how long has the IT company been for, and the media company?
So the IT company started back in 2008, and the media was started 2015, you can say.
Okay, so can you elaborate more about the media company that you guys have?
Yes, so the media company is actually a company which does a production.
Okay.
We have a brand called the White Elephant, under which we do short movies for different.
So for everyone, so whoever is
everyone.
interested, they go ahead and connect with you guys, and they can have their own short movie.
Exactly.
Interesting. So now let's dig in more into the vision of Tenx Properties,
Yes.
and more details regarding the real estate. We know that you guys are a very well-known real estate agency in the market. How do you attract the investors, and how do you guide them into investing into the right projects?
Well, when it comes to an investor, first of all, I need to understand what the investor exactly wants. I need to study his mentality about his investment and what he wants to invest. Is it like he wants to, and different investments are there. So first of all, I need to read his plan, and according to that, I will give him the options, and I will make sure that that options will bring him a capital ROI and appreciations.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Because I think the first thing that investors care about is the return on investment.
Exactly.
So if there's anyone that's watching us today, right now, live,
Yeah.
and they want to reach out to your company,
Yeah.
how can they reach out to you directly?
Well, there are many portals,
Okay.
and we actually have our own Instagram portal. We have our bot system. We are into social media. We have a calling toll-free number 800-801-802, which is a totally free calling number. So there are many things you can just reach us out
Okay.
through our website, through our Instagram.
Interesting. I want to ask you, how long have you guys been in the market for?
Well, we have been for quite long time, like since 2017, you can say, onwards.
Okay,
We've been in real
mashallah.
estate, but in our other companies like our IT, we've been in the market from since 2008.
Wow, so it's been a long time. So can you let us know how does Tenex Properties distinguish itself amongst competition in the market?
Well, it depends on the inventory which you have, the pool of inventory we have, and the investors. We try to target a big number of audience throughout our ads, and we have really done so much good ads around the market. And we also run campaigns around the globe, not just in UAE, but also in other countries.
Okay.
So we target a big number of investors, and also we meet a lot of investors, and also we have a big number of inventors, as I mentioned to you. So inventory is the key, actually, which sets you different in the market. There are many companies in the market, but not really there is so much of inventory they provide.
Okay.
Information is also the key there. We have the good information around the market, not just in Dubai, but across all Emirates. So that is something which sets us different.
Interesting. And because the real estate market is constantly changing, there's
Yeah.
always new launches, new updates. So how do you cope with all of these changes?
Well, we actually keep a track of all those changes, and we are always trying to do something new in the market. We are bringing new stuff, new kind of ideas through our investors. So I think always new ideas are keeping you ahead in the market.
Nice. Can you give us a scoop here live at GNTALKS, some new ideas that will be taking place very soon from Tenx Properties, or you want to keep it low key?
I think I will keep it low key because I have a lot
Okay.
of competitors there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, how do you believe 2026 will be looking for the real estate industry in general? Because there's a lot of new properties, new launches, new companies also related to this field opening. How do you feel like this could potentially become a challenge, and how can you overcome that challenge?
It is a challenge from the very beginning, actually, but it is also a plus point because as of the market grows, as opportunities come in, the investors or the clients they get different options to select. So that actually brings again a big number of appreciations in the market, and the clients can have multiple choices. So UAE as a country, as a hub of business, has always looked on those opportunities to make it available for anyone who comes in. So I think that's a good thing to happen.
Okay, so you did mention previously that you guys place ads on a global level.
Yeah.
Can you share some of the countries? So let's say if
Well,
someone in US or in Canada, Australia is watching this ad.
mhm.
So share with us more details about where exactly do you guys place those ads?
Well, we place ads in US, and actually we are about to go China, Shanghai, in
Ah,
coming December.
okay,
And
interesting.
yeah, and we have a big real estate event gonna happen, take place there, and we are gonna be a part of all the big developers in that very event.
Okay. And to those that are watching us today,
Yeah.
can you share what is the vision that the company has for the next few years?
We have actually a lot of big visions, but for the coming years, I think we want to become a one company which actually has got all the good information in the market and the biggest inventory. Especially, we want to target, as I want to let you know, that we actually work on lands, we work on joint ventures.
Okay.
So we have actually from 3,000 square feet to like 300 square feet, 300,000 square feet
Okay.
lands.
That's massive.
That's very massive, exactly.
Yes.
So we actually want to let all those developers in the market to connect with us from the tier A to tier 2 developers,
Okay.
and we are actually targeting them. Not just the developers, also the very investors from out of UAE,
Okay.
for which we will actually will them the big lands.
Okay.
So yeah.
This is really interesting. Let's talk more about the Golden Visa and the Golden Visa's association with the real estate investment. So, can you elaborate more about this idea to the audience that's watching us?
Golden visa is a very unique opportunity
Mm.
for someone who comes in UAE and a very short term he gets a golden visa,
Mm.
and with just an investment of 2 million dirhams
Okay.
at a very short time
Okay.
you will just get your golden visa. That's a very beautiful unique opportunity for any investor.
Okay. So, what was the amount again that they should
2
have?
million dirhams.
2 million
Yeah,
dirhams, and
2
they can
million.
apply for the Golden Visa.
Exactly, yeah. And
Okay.
we as a company we make sure that they can get this delivered in a very short time.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really interesting, by the way. So you also offer the Golden Visa along
Yes.
with advisory
Yes.
for properties in the
Exactly.
market.
We have a team, exactly, especially working on this very thing. We have multiple teams in
Okay.
different scenarios.
Okay,
One is also especially working on the golden visa thing, where we make sure the client gets the golden visa very shortly.
and let's talk about some of the when you initially opened the business. I'm
Okay.
sure that there were a lot of maybe challenges or risks. How did you overcome those challenges to ensure that Tenx Properties is today having its own highlight in the market by its name?
Challenges are, I think, a good thing in the market. Actually, that's what actually makes you grow. If there is no challenges, you will never grow. So we accept actually the challenges. That's why we are here today.
Okay, and you mentioned that you guys are a diverse team.
Yes.
How many employees does the company have?
We are 156 employees.
156
Yeah.
employees. Okay, which is great because so it basically tailors to everyone
Yes.
all over the world that is
All over the
definitely
world,
interested.
exactly.
So you guys have a very strong CRM.
Yes, we have a CRM team also.
Okay.
Yeah, so that team actually of 156 employees. So there are different categories. So there is a category which is CRM, which
Okay.
is customer relationship management.
Mm-hmm. And how do you ensure that the CRM in your database will ensure loyalty throughout the program?
Uh, I think that's a very nice question you're asking. Loyalty is the key. Without loyalty, nothing will happen.
Mm.
And our team actually makes sure that everything is delivered as promised in the SPAs of the clients
Okay.
before the property is delivered, before the key handover. We have a snagging team
Okay.
in-house, and also we have third parties.
Okay.
And we actually provide that service totally free
Mm-hmm.
for the client, and we go and do our snagging services. We totally check everything is as it's mentioned in the SPAs.
So it's like a due diligence check, you mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you ensure that the investor or whoever is interested has a clean record and all of
Yes,
that.
exactly.
So you also handle that.
We totally do that. Yeah.
So this also adds a lot of credibility as well.
Yes.
So I want to ask you, as you, Jassim, as a personal level,
Yeah.
have you ever heard a story that touched your heart? Let's say one of the investors was searching and one of your employees was able to tailor the best home for them, or anything like that. Sometimes these messages leave a long impact in our hearts. Have you
Exactly.
ever heard a story that touched you on a personal level, perhaps?
There was quite a time before
Mm.
an investor who came to UAE.
Mm.
He was actually coming partially, from last 4 years. He's coming to UAE and he's visiting the UAE with his family. He came from US,
Mm.
and every time when he comes, he's like, "I want to do something here. I want to buy something here." So somehow I met him,
Mm.
and he came through a friend's reference.
Mm.
His cousin is a very good friend of mine.
Okay.
So he came around and we met in Marina. We sat in a coffee shop and we just started talking. And he had no idea at all about UAE's market.
Okay.
So he's like, "I like it, but I don't know how to invest in it." So that is something that I was like, we here in the market are actually doing so good, and these people are coming from outside. They actually don't know, but yet they're coming.
Mm-hmm.
We need to actually acknowledge them, tell them what is there in the market. And I just, first of all, I tried to let him know what is the market, how it works, how is the investment. He was actually about to invest about 3 million dirhams
Okay.
without even knowing the market.
Mm.
So I told him, well, you should start something small, so that you understand the market first.
Mm.
And level by level, when you understand how the capital ROI is generating, how your appreciation is coming, then you go the next level. He got very happy, and not just one unit, he bought 3 units in that very amount.
mashallah.
Exactly.
طيب, for those that are watching us today that have not invested yet,
Okay.
and they want to start and they want to invest and they want to go and have a property under their name, what is one advice as a director of sales that you would give these young investors? Maybe you can look at the camera there and give them 3
Okay.
words of advice based on your experience.
I think first of all, you should know what you exactly want. You should learn, you should see the market, what you really desire. And second, you should come back to your financial capability, that how much of an amount I carry with me. And next is to call us.
Of course.
Yeah.
Connect with Tenx Properties
Yes,
for
you
the
can call
latest.
us anytime. We are free to call, free to talk anytime. And we have a toll-free number, as I mentioned, 800-801-802. Anytime we're available for you, for your investment, for your dream home. Always you can call us and we'll make it happen for you.
Nice message. So yalla, get interested and motivated to start investing and connect with Tenx Properties. You did mention about homes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about investing in holiday homes in Dubai.
Okay.
Especially that Dubai has a certain season for holidays, like Christmas or stuff like that. So can you share more details on the key factors that clients should consider when doing so?
Yeah, holiday home is actually a very nice capital ROI generating kind of a thing, but it is actually having some very critical areas also.
Okay.
Where you actually need to know where is your property, your premise. Does it has an open view? Does it have a sea view? Let's suppose if you're in Jumeirah, somebody says we are going to give you a property in Jumeirah, but maybe you give a backyard view. So we are actually coming in that very part. We first of all identify the very beauty of the area, the place where the client is going to stay or invest for his future. So that is one thing that they should know, and they should know the numbers generating around the very area. So that's, as an investor, they should study what is the actually amount being generated by that area. There, when we come in, we do a complete study on that area, and we give them the numbers and comparisons, how they can then they can looking back to their financial stabilities. Okay, in which amount I can invest. As a person who wants to come and live in holiday homes, we also, first of all, as I told you, that we need to understand what client exactly wants. He wants an open environment, he wants a city view. So depending on their requirements, we provide them.
I'm sure that there must be popular requirements, right?
Yes, for sure.
What do you believe is obviously there's going to be more than one location which is very popular,
Yes.
but aside from downtown and Marina and these saturated areas which are prime locations,
Exactly.
which are other locations that investors are looking to? Because I'm hearing many investors are looking to invest in places which are away from saturated markets.
Truly.
Some are going towards Marjan, some are
Dubai South.
Dubai South, Dubai Land. Are you getting a lot of popular requests on that, or are you getting requests, no, they only want to be in the prime hub of the UAE?
It depends on the client itself.
Okay, depends.
It depends, because some people, we are humans in the end of the day. Some of us like the crowd. They want
Okay.
to be in a crowded place. Some of us don't like the noise. So they want to be out of the city.
Okay.
So depending if the client wants, no, I want a city view, I want something which everything is close by, or somebody says, no, I want something which is not so noisy. So depending on the very thing which they want to go for.
Okay. So Jassim, if you were an investor,
Yes.
sorry. هلا أنا اتلخبطت.
مو مشكلة.
Okay, so Jassim, if you were an investor, in which location would you want to invest?
I think it should be a waterfront,
Why?
because the waterfronts, they generate a big number of ROI. Most of people around the world, especially coming in UAE, they look for a place which is a waterfront. So waterfront is something which generates a big number of ROI.
And
Blue Waters, Maritime City, and recently we actually sold a property an year back. You can say around a year back, it was around 4.5, and just recently we sold it for 5.5.
Wow.
So in such a small gap, it has generated a 1 million appreciation, which is a good number.
of course, it's a great number actually. So shout out to all the investors that are watching us today.
All of them, let's invest and grow.
Of course, invest and connect with Tenx Properties.
Truly. Your numbers can multiply with this, for sure.
Definitely, for sure. Says the Director of Sales, Mr. Jassim.
Yes, for sure. I will pitch that.
Okay, Jassim, I want to ask you. So there's a lot of rumors happening around the market that is going to crash, and some people say, "I don't want to invest now. I want to wait a little bit more to see if there will be a down dip with the real estate
market,
rates, with the market." What's your approach on this? Do you think that they should wait, or do you think that they should invest now?
I think from the very day one, actually, since we've got into this very market and investors started coming, the numbers are only multiplying. You take it 5 years back, 10 years back, 15 years back, the market is only in the growth. There is no graph going down.
Okay.
There is a graph which will go down, which is like, let's suppose a pandemic time, Corona, that was a slide down, but again it shoot up double than the time it was before.
True.
So many countries, they got really a lot of fall down in that very time. But we as UAE here, we actually after that very time grown double. And investors actually, they can only multiply investing. Crash is a part of the business, but in UAE we make sure that we always we go up, not down. And especially for the people who are wanting to invest, there are people who are living as a rental from very long time, switching homes to home and paying a lot of money in that, where actually you can invest in a property, own the property 30% less that very rental you're paying. And you have a property advisory who we actually as a company, we have a lot of developers, we are collaborated with them. Very less percentage of amount you pay and you own your property despite of going for a rental.
And actually, to go back to the point, those that actually invested during Corona
Yeah.
were the ones that made a lot of money.
Exactly.
And some people during that time, they were scared to invest, by the way,
Yeah.
but they did so much money after they got out of the Corona. The return on investment tripled.
There is a saying recently I heard, they say the people who go the opposite, they are the one who win. So there are people, when the market is going down, they buy.
Yes.
And when the market is going up, they sell. So that's the game of it. That's how
Yeah.
you should do it. The people think it's going to be a crash, and the other side, somebody is waiting for the crash to happen so that he can buy. Because he knows that if there is a crash, there is a growth. And there is like I can say a partial changes can started being happening from a very long time. So throughout the years, UAE from a country which was a desert, okay, today it has skyscrapers.
Yeah.
So who had have thought actually that this place, this piece of land could be this very country, #1 in the world?
Of course, no
Okay.
doubt.
So we actually attract all of the world countries around the globe with all the appreciations which are happening here. Not just to invest, actually, to have a life. To have a life around this very city, which is, alhamdulillah, very beautiful. Safe, first of all.
Very safe. It's the safest place to live in the world.
Well, I would like to say I haven't seen any country where the residents, or let's suppose if you go to a community, which is a local community, our gates are open 24 hours. 24 hours. We are not scared or afraid of any threat because of the safety of this country. What do you want in life? You want to be safe, sound,
Of course.
okay, and you want a beautiful life to be there. So I don't see there's a crash. I only see there is a growth and there's a beautiful life in UAE.
So invest now and rest assured they shouldn't worry, and there are only stereotypes and only rumors.
Always there are
Sa?
rumors. Well, when you're growing,
Yeah.
rumors for sure come. There's a sign of your growth.
Of course, 100%. Can you explain the concept of distressed deals, and how does the expert team use these sources as opportunities for investors?
This deal is actually a very critical side of this very business. And why I'm saying is that because people think that finding a distressed deal is a very easy thing. Well, it's not. We as a company, we do a lot of studies on that. Because those distressed deals, they carry a lot of different things, like maybe some properties having a dispute. So we have to study that. We have to understand, okay, if there is a dispute, what all the legal issues can be done.
Of course.
And if the person is selling the property, is there going to be really a capital ROI or not? So if he is actually in the loss, we should really think of that. We should not take that. So people think that it's an easy thing. Okay, let's buy it. Maybe I'm going to gain some money and I'm going to make some good ROIs. It's not like that. You need to do your studies. Where we come in, we have a special team who's reading and finding and hunting those disabilities in around the market. They go meet the investors and also the owners who are wanting to go and sell their properties. So there can be opportunities. Again, it's an opportunity for an investor to go for.
Of course. Well, it was a pleasure to get all of these information from you directly here
Thank you so
live from GNTALKS, and also based on all the information that you had shared with us today. It was definitely valuable because it shows us that your company is very trustworthy, very credible. It's a credible source. So it also gives the ease for investors to actually connect with you directly and potentially invest in the projects that you have. Moving forward, I look forward to having you again on the show, so
Sure.
you can also talk about the other joint ventures that you have, the
Yes.
IT, the media, because it will definitely interest a lot that is watching us today.
Always welcome to connect with us.
So what are the factors that the client should consider when investing in holiday homes, short-term rental?
Okay, so in holiday homes, there is one big thing, which is the ROI. But for that to be found, you need to allocate the property where it is exactly. let's suppose they say Palm Jumeirah is a very nice place, Marina is a good place, but is your property in the very right place where it can generate the ROI? We as a team, we as Tenx Properties, first of all, we allocate those all places. We see the furnituring, how is it inside, how is the look, is there an open view, is there a sea view? So those all things we actually find it out, and then we propose to the clients. They should really know about it. So that's how you can actually look into the holiday homes. ROI is a big thing to invest in.
Okay, interesting. Well, you actually guide them very smoothly and wisely to ensure that the investment that they do for their holiday home will definitely be the most perfect one for their...
It must be perfect one.
Of course.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jassim. It was an absolute pleasure to have you with us today on the show.
Thank you so much, Alina.
You shared a lot of valuable information with our audience that proves that your company is very trustworthy and has credibility in the market, not only in the UAE and also around the globe. Yeah. I want to ask you, is there any final message that you would want to share with our audience that's watching us now?
Well, I would like you to connect with us and stay tuned. We're going to connect soon, especially we will have a session in Arabic. فحياكم الله جميعا ان شاء الله راح يكون سيشن بالعربي وراح يكون تفاصيل اعمق بخصوص التنكس بروبرتيز
ترقبونا ترقبونا وستي تيوند. حنبقى نعمل الابيسود ان شاء الله بالعربي لانه في عنا جمهور كبير كمان بيتابعنا بيحكوا عربي كمان.
حياكم الله
وشرفتنا ونورتنا يا جاسم.
نوركم والله.
So we'll see you next time on another episode of GNTALKS.
Done.
Okay?
Look forward for it.
Same here. So this was a recap for today's episode. Stay tuned to another well-established business in the UAE and globally. Take care.